Hey, what's up guys? It's all about 410. This is going to be the second request video I have done in my 5 years as a YouTuber. It's coming from one of my subscribers. And I just want to say thanks to all the people who have been watching my videos as of late, including my 2 airsoft videos. I'm going to put a lot more of those up. So I just wanted to say thank you, and if any of you guys have any kind of topics or anything you want me to put up, then just put it in that comment section, and well, let's get on with the request. Alright, this video goes out to Mav Sage, who sent me a comment in one of my earlier videos. Is lookism real? Is it a real issue? Are people who are more attractive, physically good looking, get treated one way in society as far as work, shopping, and stuff like that, than people who are relatively unattractive, who are treated a completely different way? Easy answer. Yes, this is a real issue. It does happen out there. It doesn't just happen in the US, it happens in all parts of the world. It's happened in history many times. Definition of lookism. I see it as a person who is relatively good looking, gets more privileges than a person that's average or relatively unattractive. As you guys can tell from the way I dress, I really don't care about how I look. Basically, I don't give a flying fuck what people think of me or what I look like. I do what I do because I know I'm good at it. Literally, people who are, physically attractive will get edges in life that are just unfathomable, I think it's a real downgrade as far as human beings go. I mean, it's not as bad now as it was, like, let's say 400 years ago, where literally people who were unattractive were outcast from society. I mean, it goes all the way back to ancient Greece. Literally, people who were considered perfection were kept alive, while people with any kind of physical deformity or anything, or any kind of physical perfection, was left to die, which was kind of common back at those times. I don't know why that fact is. And seeing as how nowadays in modern society we are so fixated on what a person should look like, I mean, it has to be a real issue, and it's really fucking stupid. If you look over the past 10 years, like MTV, USA, like almost any kind of public channel, it literally tells people, hey, if you look this way, you're gonna get ahead in life. If you don't, you're not gonna get anywhere in life. That's really fucking stupid. I prefer to see a person for what they do, or how they act, or how they are as a person. And I know I'm not the only person in the United States that thinks this. I'm not the person in this area that thinks that way. I know that more than once, my looks have deterred me from getting certain edges that probably should have been given to me, and I've actually seen it with a whole lot of my friends. The most recent one I can remember is that I used to work at Toys R Us like about 2 years ago. It was a seasonal job. There were like about 7 people who were brought on to the main roster at this Toys R Us that I worked at. And I have had retail experience before because I used to work at the Disney store as well. And for some reason, me and like about 6 other people, all of us were like average looks. Some of us were alternatives like I was. Some of them had piercings, but they were really good at the job, and they had that kind of retail experience, and they did the job well. But the people that were kept on were not only physically attractive, but most of them were, okay, I hate to really pull the race thing in here, but most of them were white, okay? Of the 6 people that I think were let go at the same time I think only 1 or 2 of them were white, and the only reason they were let go is because one of the guys had red streaks in his hair, and the other woman had piercings. Not that many of them, but they were prominent. The funny thing about it is that most of the people that they kept on were known to either not show up for a shift or be late or stuff like that. So that was like my first big view of seeing people with looks get what they want. It happens a lot. It happens in bars, it happens in malls, it happens in schools. Literally, when I was in high school, you would literally see people that were token perfection get everything that they ever wanted. And the people who were mediocre or low looking but were hardworking and did what they were supposed to and genuinely good people get treated like shit. It happens. I don't know why it happens. I'm not sure if it's just because the way humanity works. Because other animals, you know, some animals do that, but only during mating season. Every other time, it's completely, you know, get your shit done. That's basically what animals do. I think it's an endemic in all human species, if that's the right way of putting it. It's something that we should change as a society, to look past the skin and look at the person underneath, and not just far as skin color, I mean as far as attractiveness. Usually, even in dating, you know, the first thing that most people look at is physical. I have never done that. I was always taught that good looks doesn't always mean a good person. It's usually a good idea to look past that. A whole lot of people don't like doing that because that takes time, that means taking a risk, that could impair your status with other people, because if they see you with someone that they consider relatively unattractive, then it amounts on you. All this dumb fucking bullshit. Look, I got a great example. I don't remember what the name of the show was, but it was like about 5 or 6 years ago. Imagine like a super conceited version of the dating game. It was on MTV, and what they would do is they bring these two incredibly hot people, I mean talking like supermodel level, and have them choose their date on the most superficial, conceited bullshit I'd ever seen. Some of the stuff that they would ask, how does that even make them a great boyfriend or girl? What the fuck? The one that really got me laughing is that somewhere in the middle of the show, they would actually put a full body picture of what the person looked like in a swimsuit. That was literally like one of the categories in order to choose them. And not once did you hear about what they did for a living, what kind of personality traits they have, what they do to life for fun, what hobbies they have. It was just purely visible. I mean, purely visual. That's all it was. And I sat and watched that show once. And for like about 2 or 3 days, I had lost complete faith in human beings. I'm not gonna lie and say that I am not going to sit there and gawk at an attractive woman. You know, it happens. I'm a guy. And I know that most women out there will gawk at a guy with a pair of six-packs. That's true. It happens all the time. But I have trained myself, and I've been raised in a way that I'm not going to just look at her outward appearance and literally sit there and go, hey, yeah, that's for me. I'm one of those guys that's literally going to sit there and go, well, she may look good, but that may not really equal dating material. Most of the women that I have actually found, you know, not just physically attractive, but emotionally attractive, are of average look, but we have connected on a level where I'm sitting there going, wow, she is probably the greatest person I know. I could literally see myself with her for a long period. That's one of the things that literally hinders me as far as dating game and one of the reasons why I've given up on the dating realm as it is. Because my way of thinking and that way of seeing past what an individual looks like is becoming more of a hindrance than anything. It's become more common in order to look at just a person's looks and go straight for that without any kind of concept of, you know, is this person for me? Do we have things in common? Or is the whole dating thing going to work? Lookism is real. It's real. And it sucks. It's a really terrible thing that only human beings do. And I really hope and pray that in time it won't become such a key factor in human life. Not just in dating, not just in work, just human life in general. I hope as a people, we literally just smash through that and go to a person for the beauty of their character instead of the beauty of what they look like. So, I know this is mostly like a rant and rave, and Maeve Sage, if this answered it, great. If it doesn't, I apologize. But I hope this is an answer to the topic that you gave me. So I'm going to end this video here. As I said before, if anyone has any other topics they want me to cover, just leave it in the comments or leave an email to me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out, and any kind of comments or any kind of criticism that helps me grow as a YouTuber and as a person. So I'll just leave it at this. So thank you so much, Maeve Sage, for the topic, and I'll see you guys later. Till all are one.